Grio.com is a video-centric news site that focuses on news and perspectives that affect and reflect the African American experience. We decided to name the site the Grio because Grio is a West African storyteller. And that's what we do on our site every day. We tell the stories from the community on issues that matter the most to us.
I think that people should really understand that the Grio is a community site. We really care about people's takes on what we put out there.
We want you to be your own Grio. It's our lives, it's our world, it's our stories.
And that concept really can't exist unless you come to the site and give us your thoughts.
The whole idea of the Grio is to be video-centric. That's what makes it unique. NBC News gives them access to the worldwide resources of this news division, and it's what makes it stand out.
In the history of African American media, there's never been a property that has as much access to content as we do. And that's all made possible because of NBC News.
We invite you to visit our sister website, thegrio.com.
We call what we do every day the trickle-up effect. The story will break on the Grio, it'll end up on MSNBC or Today's Show or Nightly News, and it just goes to show that, what happens on the Grio just doesn't stay on the Grio.
Where we have access to NBC's content and we figure out a way to make it work for us, it works both ways. We create something brand new and we offer it up to the network, and I think they see that as a benefit.
The Grio 100 was a perfect example of the trickle-up effect.
The Grio was on all of the NBC News platforms, from the Today Show to Nightly News, from MSNBC to our NBC affiliates.
February is Black History Month, and we're celebrating this morning by introducing you to the Grio's 100 history makers in the making.
Social media is huge for the Grio. One of the things that we found is that there is a great deal of engagement from the Grio fans on Facebook and Twitter. It's just another outlet for folks to find out about our stories, and it's also another outlet for them to talk about the stories that are on the Grio. So we're really excited because we feel as there's just as much engagement on our social media platforms as there is on our site. The number one advantage that we have over our competitors is video. Video, video, video.
There's a tremendous amount of text-based online news sites, but what the Grio has to offer is the video-centric view of what's happening in the world.
Right after the Haiti earthquake, we were the only African-American video outlet that was on the ground in Haiti, and we filed 10 reports from Port-au-Prince. That was unheard of. And that really set us apart from our competitors.
I think some of the Grio's greatest successes are the relationships that we've built externally. To be able to work with Essence is a way for us to reach out to African American women. And the National Urban League, we are their digital news provider. So for us, being the new kid on the block, it's not really so much about being competitive in the space, it's really more about being collaborative. Our strategy moving forward, as far as working with advertisers, working with agencies, is to really get the concept of beyond the banner out there. We want them to know that when you come to the Grio, of course you can buy your standard ad placements, but then we also want them to get behind the initiatives that we think are important, like American Airlines did with the Black Atlas campaign that they're running on the site. We really want people to know that we're committed, and we want to find advertisers that are equally committed to partnerships.
I think the future of the Grio is incredibly bright. Think about the amount of growth we've seen at the Grio just in the last year alone. Their traffic has grown enormously. They've got a very, very strong foundation from which to grow. We're committed to seeing that growth. I think you're going to see it not just on the Grio website, but if you think about the Grio as a brand.
Just as NBC is the #1 brand for news, the Grio will be the #1 brand for African American news and perspectives. Anything less is just unacceptable for us, and so we strive for that every day.